students, welcome to e-learning session. Today I am here to introduce Constitution in civics. So the first lesson, we'll start the first lesson, Introduction to our Constitution. Students, in previous years of our civics, what we learned, how rules are important in our life. We follow the rules at our home. When we are in the school, we follow the rules in the school. We follow the rules in the city also. So why we follow these rules? In order to carry out the activities smoothly. So the norms that we follow at home, the rules regarding in the school regarding admission, then our uniform, studies, we follow there. So while enjoying amenities in the city, like playing in the public parks and gardens, enjoying health services, then transportation, traveling, etc., we follow their rules. Okay, students, when we participate in different activities like essay competition, speech competition, allocations, or sports activities, indoor games, outdoor games. So these different activities have their own rules and we also follow them. We know that these rules, they are limited in nature. Which rules? That we are following at home, that we are following in the school, that we are following in the city. Okay, students, or while participating in the game or sports or in other activities. The rules are limited in nature, but the rules regarding the administration of our country is much wider. Why? Our country is having diversity regarding language, traditions, cultures, and also the population. Population-wise, our country is biggest. So, in order to run the administration smoothly, the provisions and rules they have much wider scope. Then how the administration of our country is running? Which principles or guideline principles government is following? So all the answer lies in the word Constitution. It is not a word. Constitution. What is Constitution? It is a book in which all the provisions regarding administration of this country is mentioned in systematic way. So in this book, all the provisions regarding the administration of the country, these provisions are written in a systematic way. So this is Constitution. It means Constitution is a written document which gives us guidance, which gives our government guidance for the administration of country properly and for implementing the rules of the Constitution. We elect the representatives, the party which enjoys majority. They form government and government starts working as per the norms written in the Constitution. If we find that government is not working as per the rules, then there is a judiciary system which tells that or which gives its jurisdiction that the rules that government is implementing is unconstitutional. Okay, so what is meant by Constitution? Constitution is a book in which provisions, all the provisions regarding the administration of the country are written in a systematic way. Now, provisions in the Constitution. Which are the provisions that we get from the Constitution? Number one, it is regarding citizenship. We are citizens of our country, so we enjoy different rights. So these rights means right to speak, right to get information, what government is doing regarding specific subject, We can criticize government. So we can reside in any part of the country. We can do our trade, business, or we can do job in any part of the country. So these rights, how we are enjoying? This is because of Constitution. So citizenship, then rights of the citizen. Third one, the relationship between citizens and state. Fourth one, the laws, subjects of the laws to be made by the government. And then elections. We know that elections are conducted, they are held with a gap of 5 years and it is compulsory. So this election is also means the rules about election is also written in the Constitution. Then restriction on the government. Government can implement the rules. Government can enjoy the power. Government can administer the country. But within the area of that is given to them by the Constitution, the government have limits. They cannot enjoy unlimited powers. They have to administer country according to the powers given to them. So restriction on government. And last one, jurisdiction. If government is not implementing laws, if government is implementing any oppressive laws, then jurisdiction, it can null that laws. Okay, or it can declare that laws as unconstitutional. Understood? So these are the provisions written in the Constitution. Students, do you know almost all the countries in the world, they run their government according to their own country's constitution. Why there are differences in the constitution of different countries? This is because differences in the history of every country. Understood? Then differences in their social structures, differences in tradition, differences in and other aspects. That's why every country or different countries have different types of constitution. Take example of our neighbor Nepal. Nepal's constitution was written in the year 1990. Nepal was used to be a monarchy. As per the constitution of Nepal, all the powers were resided in the hands of king. The king was enjoying unlimited powers. So as a people, they got tired of this monarchy and they revolted against king. In 2006, monarchy came into end and then Nepal became a democratic country. The constitution of Nepal rewritten again and the power was shifted from king to the hands of the people. Here we are finishing our today's part. We'll meet in next session.